Hello, I'm Nathalie Dupree here for postandcourier.com with a wonderful eggplant and peanut salad. Of course, you have to cook the eggplant, and before you get started doing that, you want to salt it and put it in a colander because it's going to put out this earthy juice. You can see it there. And that earthy juice will color your dressing, so you don't want it. I think it's bitter, but people stand me down on that. So we'll just explain that the earthy juice doesn't make your salad look any prettier. Now you've got your eggplant, and this recipe serves a gracious plenty, but I've cut it down. So this is one of those recipes that when your garden is just full and you've got all these giganimous eggplants, you can do this. So you can cut the eggplants into slices, or you can cut them and you can leave the skin on, or you can take the skin off and just go ahead and cut them into the size cubes that you would like. I like the cubes a little bit better for this than the slices, but it doesn't matter. Then you put them in the colander and you put a gracious plenty of salt on top. Then you rinse it, and you have to dry them because things don't brown if they're wet. We know that. And then here you saute up some onions, with and garlic. Saute them and then add your eggplant. And while it's still warm, put it into your plate. And meanwhile, you should have soaked your raisins. You can soak them in your vinaigrette if you want to. Sometimes I like doing that. So take some raisins, sprinkle them on the salad, and they're kind of getting lost in there. Too bad. But I'll go ahead and add my peanuts. The only reason I'm showing this is because they're from Bertie County. And my husband, who is an expert on these things, says that the Bertie County peanuts are the best. So then you go ahead and you sprinkle this with your peanuts, and you can chop them finely if you want to. Do whatever you think is going to be prettiest and best. And you add your salad dressing while it's hot. And then, of course, you always want to add something pretty and green when it's that dark. So I'm going to sort of ribbon this basil and then chop it again. And if I wanted it finer, you just walk your knife just like that over the basil. But I find that basil does a little better if it's not quite so wet, particularly if you want to sprinkle it. And then here's some thyme, oregano, whatever else you wanted to give it a pretty little color. That'll last up to a week or so in the refrigerator. I put it automatically in a plastic bag and kind of let it sit and soak up everything and cool. Keep it in the refrigerator. Pull it out when you need it. I'm Nathalie Dupree with my eggplant and peanut salad here for postandcourier.com.